Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Here's Gordon, following the score by Oklahoma City. Anthony right side. The rebound by Buckets. Buckets got his 4th rebound in this one. Landry with the screen. Griffin with the steal. Anthony kicks to Gordon. Here's Henry. Right side, Griffin. Anthony dishes to Griffin. Anthony drives in. Thunder with the rebound.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
For New Orleans, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Buckets. That's good. Buckets got 35.
Running it right down their throats. 3 straight buckets in transition.
Yeah, they're paying the price for their laziness right now, Clark. It's time to start competing.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Eric Gordon on the wing. They need this. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Pelicans have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Ennis, he's checked in for New Orleans. No good on the second free throw.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there. You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
Now here's Griffin. 5 points in the game. Right wing. The wide open look here for Anthony. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And that's 11 points for Carmelo Anthony. Pass to Roberson from deep. Shot is off. And New Orleans will come the other way. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
And I'm going to look forward to seeing how that Portland game turns out for sure.
Now here's Ennis. 6 points for him. To the middle, 5 to shoot. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes. Possession. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Landry with the screen. Buckets passes to Landry. Griffin with the steal. Now here's Ennis. Griffin kicks to Anthony. Back to Griffin. Passes it to Hodges. Tries yet again. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. He feeds it to Ennis. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Right side, Griffin. Pass to Gordon. Back to Griffin. Missed it, even after all those chances. Buckets passes to Roberson. And the shot's good from Buckets. Buckets. Got 39.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to finish the job.
Pelican. Pull it in. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And this is a big game, guys, today because these teams will see each other 3 more times down the road, and this one kind of sets the tone for the season series.
And that one's good.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Teams deciding to change it up. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. You take a look at Buckets. Second in the NBA, a great defender.
I think he cares more about shot blocking than any other element of his game, guys. Takes so much pride in it. That's why he was where he was on that list.
Well, with that last title. You could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile. Boy, nice tip in to salvage the points from the missed shot. And made it work.
It did, yeah. And those second chance points, Clark, they do add up.
Yes, sir.
They sure do. That's why boxing out is so important. Defensively, you can't just let a guy get to the rim and not put a body on him.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Thanks, Kev. Buckets in their last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He ended with an amazing number of points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much. Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big...
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. And you know, Buckets has really been making it happen, guys.
Buckets.
Every chance he got, he went into the paint and threw it down hard. I mean, zero defense being played against him.
Nada. He has had way too many uncontested runs to the hoop, but even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterizing time.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Buckets in at point guard. He's out there with Dion Waiters. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Durant. And it's Landry in at the 4 spot. Ennis in the corner. Wide open look. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got his 3rd assist on the night. Screen by Cousins. Buckets passes to Cousins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Buckets. Off target with his 3. New Orleans has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Stolen. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, the kind of moment you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about.
Here's Hodges. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Pelicans have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Pelicans. Hodges. At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Screen by Cousins. Here's Buckets, and he gets it to go. Buckets got 48.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, for Kevin Durant, it was a terrific season. Let's look at his numbers last season. 2nd in scoring, 4th in steals, and he was a top 10 three-point shooter as well.
You know, you look back to his points per game ranking last season. I mean, he was a dominant scorer all season long. There wasn't a coach in the NBA that could figure out a way to defend him.
Ennis dishes to Griffin. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Durant the pass to Buckets. Screen by Cousins. Here's Buckets. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Ennis kicks to Anthony. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Screen by Cousins. Feeds it to Waiters. Just 5 on the clock. Buckets. Again, the Thunder score.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find.
How about that basketball,
Wasn't that
man?
beautiful?
Wow.
Another bucket adding to their lead. They've been the better team in every facet of the game.
And to turn in this kind of performance in an opponent's building, that's really impressive.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. There's the dish to Waiters. There's the 3. That's good. Waiters got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, what a nice third quarter surge they've got going on right now.
You know, Steve, never a better time than the third quarter in my mind to get the momentum going your way.
Ennis dishes to Griffin. The feed to Ennis. Shot to end this cold run, and again, no good by New Orleans.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
He kicks it to Gordon. Anthony on the wing. That one rolling around and rims out.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
And they just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
Goes up off the pitch. Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at that.
That is a
Bringing down the house.
Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends.